Hi friends, it's Isaac again because it's Tuesday. So today's topic is names, like how we chose our name and things like that. So usually I go by Warren, like out in the real world and things. When I came out last year, that's what I asked people to call me. So how I chose that? Well, I was looking at names for about a month before I came out. Um, and I don't even know where I first found the name Warren, but it was always just sort of like in my head, and I always really liked it. Uh, but as I was looking at other names, I would like find a name that I really, really liked for about like a week or so, but then I'd sort of like fade and I wouldn't like it as much. But Warren was always like one that I really, really liked, even as time went by. Um, and after about a month, I knew I really needed to come out. I was going completely crazy, and at that point, my top two names were Warren and Isaac, and they both sounded really good together, so I decided to take them both as first and middle name. So Warren is my first name, and Isaac is my middle name. And I also kept my old middle name because it is my grandmother's maiden name, and I wanted to keep that part of me and my heritage because it's Hungarian and things like that. Um, I also looked at a lot of Hungarian names when I was looking at names, but none of them really felt right, so I went with Warren Isaac. And I really like the name Warren because it literally means guard or protector, and I feel like that's a really big part of my identity because I'm a very protective person and I'm really loyal to the people I'm close to. Also, a Warren is a bunny home, and I really, really like bunnies, so that's really cool too. And I like the name Isaac because it's crisper sounding than Warren, and I've always just really loved that name. Like as a kid, I would write tons of stories, and my main characters were always boys, and Isaac was one of my favorite names for a character, and I feel like it suits me. And it also means laugh or God laughs, and I like the idea of like keeping humor in life and things like that. So I went by Warren exclusively for the last year, and now I've sort of been testing out Isaac for the last month or so. One of the reasons that it's hard to go by Warren in the real world is because I don't enunciate very well, and so when I like tell people my name, they always think I say like Lauren or Oren or something besides Warren, and then anytime a person ever yells Lauren or something, I think they're talking to me, and that's annoying as hell because it's really awkward when they're yelling for Lauren and I turn around. So I'm giving Isaac a try because why not? I like it, and it's my middle name. I should get to go by it if I want. Okay, on to weekly update. I've been doing okay. I had this really cool gene test done to tell what kind of medications I can take because I've had a lot of problems finding antidepressants I can be on, and I found out that there's one I can take that my body will not reject or shouldn't reject according to my genes. So I have an appointment next week with a psychiatrist to start it. So that's really cool. But I found out that I've been on like four or five, and I found out that all the ones I've been on are like complete shit for me, and I should not have been on them. And it's no wonder my body rejected them, and I got really sick. So whoops. um, so that's really good though, and I'm hoping I can start the new medication soon, and that it will help depression and anxiety and my anger problems, because that all has been getting kind of bad. Um, but it's better than it has been in the past, so that's good. But I'll put a link in the description so you can see what I'm talking about. Um, Other than that, I've been doing okay. I had some problems at home over the weekend, but things have settled down now and are back to normal, so that's really good. And I'm spending a lot of time volunteering at the animal shelter, and so I get to play with lots of kittens and adult cats, and they're all so fluffy, and it's awesome. And I've also been painting shit, so that's really cool. So, yay. Okay, I think that's it. I will see all of you hopefully next week.